Formula 1, che spettacolo!
L'ossigeno che spinge a respirare è una ragione grande come il mare, come il mare.
La tiene bassa!
Tutto quello che ho.
Che magia!
Yes! We did it! Grandissimi!
Hello, welcome to the fourth round of the season. We're here in Baku. David Tarakera with an incredible lap in qualifying, puts him on pole with Ultra alongside. Vendetto's third. Roman Cambo, they've had some pretty good qualities. Same for Revo there in P5. Versio, incredible P6. And BDS UK, well, the two Dragons 10th and 8th. Tomion not good, it's 9th. And Nick on 10th. Adelaide 11th. Gore 12th and Sierra 13th. Then guys have had some decent qualities there. Wallace 14th for Butler. Gary Headley, Marcus Klein. Taka Van Horn, the bottom four, as per usual, it's Fong, Castro, and the two Williams of Eduardo and Bogdasarov. So we're here for a race that is hopefully going to be action-packed. Farmer lights will be underway in the streets. And we go green in back here, it's a good start. Off of the front. And then on the second row, Duato had an incredible getaway, but he's had to slow down, he's held up by the two guys of Sakura and Ultra, who now lead 1-2 into the first corner and the second corner. Ultra leading this one on the leaderboards, but who knows what it's going to be like as Ultra is falling back. He's got less pace than Sakura as he is pulling away. Versio's getting 1 place off the start, swapping places with Revo, who has a better car power, so he might even get ahead. We'll have to see as they're going to navigate twisty corners here in Baku. Revo is ahead, he gets that place back. He came on the sorry, I don't know if they swapped or not, I can't remember when it started. As Nick Leon gets ahead of Lady Sonic momentarily. Oh no, he is ahead. As now Ultra has dropped to Sebastian Cabo. Revo looking to get ahead of his teammate, which comes as a bit of a surprise, to be honest. So as we go up the hill near, Nick Leon is getting closer and closer to BDS, probably looking to get the move again to see himself up into P8. And Savento has gained 1 place overall this race, as he has also gotten ahead of Ultra as well. The Campo, as previously mentioned, they head down the straight, the quickest straight, which where Serkera is going to obliterate the field on, probably. However, Slipstream is very much helping out the Vendetto, who is ever so slightly quicker down the straight, just because of Slipstream. And yeah, in terms of strategies, we can expect to see a variety today for 1 stop and a 2 stop. Like these three, they're not really good on the tires. They're not good on the tires at all. So yeah, as we look here, the Vendetto's size already on 80%, so you can expect him to pit in a couple laps time. Sergio 5.4 seconds quicker in the first sector than the last lap, which is expected because the first lap is never good for that. So yeah, Ultra, all he needs to do is just stay in a good position right now. If he could possibly do Sergio's strategy, but just possibly pit a lap earlier, then that could be good for us. Down the inside he goes. Ultra Auto Capo. Will he be able to get through it into podium places? And a Capo defends it. He stays in P3 while he himself is trying to chase on to Benedetto. There's 2 separate fights occurring at once. And look at these three, they're in a train right now. Now who will be the first to try and make the moves? Ultra sets a fast lap race. Ocampo goes down the inside into the first corner. Will he get the P2 or not? It looks like he has, he's got it. The Red Bull moves up, but Devandetto's going to fight this one back. Ocampo's going to be able to get DRS here. That was probably Devandetto's big mistake there. He's gonna get absolutely done by him. And will Ultra be able to also get ahead. Oh wait, Developed the one. He won't get ahead there. I don't know how that's happened. And Ultra there, he sent it. He has sent it on the Filipino driver. Can the Red Bull defend this place? As Ultra with the inside line, that is the line that's going to work quite well, and it looks like it's worked because Ultra and Ocampo swapping places in this GP, and these three are not letting Sergio get away. They're putting some decent pressure onto the Brazilian, whose tyres will be struggling. Two hard tire runners this race, Sierra and Hadley, they'll definitely be on one stops, unless some incident occurs, which can't really actually be possible. Yeah, it is a 2-second lead, though, for the not the reigning world champion, for the 3-time winner this season. He's won 3 races out of 3. He's on a perfect win streak right now, and it's looking hard to stop him. As we go down this back straight, obviously you don't need a pit, but what about Devendel? Is he going to make an early call? He's not, but what about Ocampo? No, they're staying out. So yeah, I think that's their intentions, to be on a one-stop strategy. But Nick Leon, however, on the contrary, they come into the pits, and Nick Leon will change onto soft, I think that is. Yes, it is. It's soft tyres for the McLaren. And also hard set coming out for Devin Butler in the Toro Rosso. So Butler's just trying to go longer. He's going to get an undercut, he's just going to go long. Oh no, they're mediums. I swear they were hards. Oh wait, I was looking at the Williams crew for Bogdasarov, who's trying to get undercut and he's going to go long. As I did not see this, Ravo is ahead of Ocampo. The softs are dying off now. The softs cannot continue on much longer. And that is clear, especially by the pace given by Ocampo. He just got none. And for Developed, he's got no pace as well. This is allowing Ultra to close in the gap. Can Ultra pull off a good move somewhere, or are you going to wait for the DRS straight? Because that's going to give you a lot of extra top speed, which the Ferrari's already pretty good at. But yeah, it looks like it's not been a good exit at all. It's possibly cost Ultra the chance of DRS. And look at that, Developed is just completely away into the pits. And it's soft tyres. So it's clear Developed wants to do a 2-stop strategy. First Theo enters the pits from the mediums, he's getting them off early, but he's going on the mediums again. But what I've played out, like he's going on the softs. So this is what I mean about the variety of the 1-stop and the 2-stop. We are very clearly getting varieties, as Talon Horn is held up there. Avgov enters the pits, going on to hard tyres. He's going to go at the end on them. So yeah, Ultra being in P2 because of Developed pitting is going to be good for him. You just have to hope Developed gets held up a lot, just so he could not make the 2-stop work. Because it may look like Ultra is trying to go for the 1-stop strategy. To do that effectively, he's going to have to come into the pit lane lap 6-ish. Not even lap 6, possibly lap 7 if you're going onto softs. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting call here for these drivers to make. Yeah, we've got to pay attention to this man here, David Serpiera, who's been absolutely unstoppable this season. No threats have came his way at all. And even when he feels under pressure, he still pushes through to win and win. He's getting his old form back, but let's see, will he enter the pit lane? No, he does not. He's clearly going out for the 1-stop. Can Developed make a 2-stop work? Can he possibly charge for the victory if you can get it to work out? Because let's be real, Developed is not that far away from Ultra Road. as Ultra also stays out. Revo stays out. Ferrari going very ambitious there with the strategy. Are they going to pit someone's lap? I think that's the only reasonable thing that they can do in this sort of stage. Like, their tyres are falling off now. They're going to fall off the cliff. Devendale also getting very near Revo. It's only around 6 seconds the gap, they said, fall. So Revo's going to be under that pressure of the charging Mercedes that is behind, constantly gaining time, second after second. So we're going on board with Wallace, who has pit 1 lap ago. Out of the 2 guys of Sierra and Headley, they have stayed on their hard tyre the entire race. As Headley has got, seems to have a zero pace there down the straight. It's a bit of an unusual thing there. He's struggling, like very much struggling. As Devendale already on the back of Revo. So if Revo wants to finish ahead of Devendale, he's going to have to pit this lap. As Devendale is ahead of one driver that is already up at the P3, while these guys will not pit. Serra has pit. Ultra is also pitting. As it looks like they're prioritizing Ultra down at Ferrari, trying to make sure the damage on him isn't too bad. Yeah, now they are definitely going to be hoping that Devendale's on the 2-stop with Revo going down the inside. Because I'm not long woke up. As Tom Leon in for his first stop on soft. Wow, he took them such a long way onto mediums. That's a very good strategy there, I think, possibly. He can make the time up. He can. As Revo now has fully fallen away. So yeah, 2-lap tyre offset for Sierra and for Ultra Bro. Ultra down the inside of Sierra, no issues at all, just flying. However, I think he might have lost some time, as Ocampo also gets ahead of Sierra. So Ocampo could not pull off the undercut at all. And the Filipino driver has been struggling, I guess. As you came all, he's been on that tyre for 1 lap. Headley being on that tyre for the whole race. He's now out of the points. Headley is struggling, and it is clear. So now Blair Sonic, who's on a 2-stop strategy. Same thing for Dominic, who's out the front, gets overtaken by Versio. I think he's gonna have to send it on both these drivers here. Sierra on the outside line. There's no reason for him to defend this. Well, there is in a way, because both of them are gonna pit again. But he lets Blair Sonic by anyways, as you came all on the back of him. As we're on board with the British driver on the fresher medium tyres. Revo pits. And no DRS for some reason. Oh, it's activated there. It's a bit unusual, but the Briton goes to move on the Spaniard. The Spaniard's overtaken. The Briton moves through up into 6th place. As Versio will be looking to do the same thing. Now, will he be able to send it into turn 2? No, Sierra had a lot more speed there, and it is clear. As something's happened there. Something's happened. And as you came over front left puncture. The Dragon very slow, and it's clear why. As Revo almost hitting Ukable there, fighting with Headley. And that is the worst place for a puncture to happen. Right out of the 2nd corner. He's gotten the puncture. Tom Leon's going to be held up there a bit. So the Briton will tumble down to the back of the grid and will have to pit still. And that is a very big blow, and I did not even see this. Sierra leading this GP. Devendale's tyres have fallen off. And this here is what Ultra Pro and Ocampo have wanted, because these two are going to be promoted up in the 2nd and 3rd respectively, as Devendale pits on a soft. Now, how much time can he make up in the remainder of this GP? Will this two-stop strategy work out for the Mercedes? Well, let's find out. Anti-pit exit gets nearer and nearer. Limit to 80 kph. And BDS will not get ahead. He's also probably going to be pitting as well very soon. As UK will finally making it down to the factory, still not in last somehow. With Vendetta 20.5 seconds away from the lead. I don't think the win's possible. But what is possible though is P3. I think it's certainly possible to some extent. Now we still have 3.5 laps to go in this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Look at all these guys on hard tyres here. As Adelaide seems to be a sitting duck there momentarily, but he gets back ahead of Sierra, who had overtaken him prior. Van Horn is the anomaly in this area, being on the medium compound tyre. We have an unusual tyre to be on at this stage, considering this whole pack here is all on hards. UK will leaving the pit lane 1 minute 5 seconds behind Davies and Chiara. That shows the damage of the puncture. It has really hurt his race. And yeah, UK is going to be P22 no matter what, I think, unless a DNF occurs in this final stage of the race. As we're here on lap 10, Ultra is 8 seconds away from this lead. Now for Devendao, he is catching up to Ocampo lap by lap. Now Ocampo's the one who's got a lot of pressure on. He's got to defend 7 seconds in these final 3 laps. Now can he do it as his tyres are wearing off? Devendao's are heating up. So what will happen here? Will it be the 2-stop that works? Or will it be the 1-stop? Well, we'll have to find out, because Ultros, Ocampo and Devendao, they were fighting with each other, so if Devendao can get onto the podium, I think it's safe to say the 2-stop was a successful strategy. But it seems like Ultros 1-stop has worked much better than Ocampo's, which it's been interesting how that's happened. As into the pits comes Eduardo. Now it's going to be for medium tyres. He put them on. That looks like Gabriel's going to make up a place here. And he does, as Eduardo's going to leave this pit lane down in last. Well over a minute behind. Now what's happened there? I think Williams have just got such bad pace there. Devendao around the back of Ocampo. It's safe to say Red Bull are not looking to get a podium today. The 2-stoppers have just worked brilliantly for Mercedes, and Devendao goes for it round the right-hander, and he threw left-hander, and he threw up into P3. Ocampo's gonna try and fight this one back, as DRS enabled for the Filipino driver, the number 55 alongside the number 37. Into the first corner, he threw it into P3. Now how long will this battle last? Devendao's going to go for it again. Now who gets DRS? It is Devendao and Ocampo. Whoa. They hit the DRS section at the same time by the looks of it. But there we go. Devendao is through. And now he can chase down Ultra. Can it be a Mercedes 1-2 here in Baku? Or has Devendao not been quick enough for the tyre to make it possible? Well, we'll see. As the final part of this race, we are in that. The flag will approach soon. In just over 1 lap's time. 2 seconds to Ultra has to defend. He needs to keep that gap above 2 seconds. Well, above 1 second preferably. And 2 seconds should be even better. As here we are, around one of the final proper corners of this track, really. Sergio is coming to the line, but he has one more lap after this one to call himself a winner yet again. Who is going to stop this man? He's been on a roll this season, there's been no stopping him. Now Devendao's time is running out very quickly, As on board Ultra, his tyres on 25%. They are going. Ocampo's got no pace. Revo has fresher tyres, 2 laps fresher. He's going to do his best to try and catch up, but is it going to be possible or not? I don't quite think it will be. Compared to the 2-lap tyre advantage, it's not really doing much. It's not paying dividends as would have preferred by Mercedes. If they have to settle for a 1-3, then they're going to have to settle for it. They've got a good points gap to Red Bull and Ferrari. Ferrari are P2 in the constructors as of last race. But yeah, it's only like just over a sector now. Sergio has driven brilliantly once again. There's no need to just say anything now. He is one incredible driver, and yeah, he's four brilliant. He come through last season when Mercedes were not the best, when they lost their 2017 pace. But here we are, not long to go until this man will be a winner 4 times in a row. Now look when Benedetto is on Ultra Road, the gap is so small. If there was one more lap, he probably would have done it. But here we go. Here's only a few seconds to go. David Sergio wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What a victory, but who's going to get P2 in this? As Benedetto right on Ultra Road. As they're going to head to the line, who will be in the P2 at the end of this one? It's almost a photo finish, but Ultra gets it. He gets it by less than 0.2 of a second. Now imagine if he just got ahead of Ocampo just that little bit quicker, he would have had P2. But I think that 2-stop was the best strategy of all there. Tom Leon P6, an incredible recovery from that questionable first stint. Hadley gets P7, it's a strong showing there. Later Dragonsonic P8 there for Dragon. Marcus Klein will get points for Alfa Romeo, but he's just overtaken by Nick Leon the line there. That's a bit of a drag race. Butler getting ahead of Theo. Van Horn staying in his position. Wallace ends that off P15 from Headley and Grigorov. It's only photo finishes which we're unable to capture because, yeah, it's not letting us. The cable P20 in the end, obviously caused by that puncture. Eduardo and Bogdasarov will finish this off for Williams, the number 15 and the number 33. I'm gonna have to talk about that race. It's been disappointing, especially compared to the Chaos of China, which really went well for them. So yeah, here we are. The podium celebrations in Baku for the 3 winners of this race. Only one true winner though, the others are just there. Davy Serracchio, when will we get sick of the national anthem that will be played? Like, when will we get a change? Like, this man is on top every race this season, and it's been one incredible season for him so far. Now, yeah, of course, you've got to push for more, but when you got this much of an advantage so early on, you just don't need to push, you can just take it casually. So yeah, David Serracchio, your winner today from Ultra and Benedetto. Let's hear it, the Brazilian national anthem. So David Serracchio wins in Baku. Ultra and Benedetto round off the podium, 2nd and 3rd respectively. Campbell Miscal P4. Then we have Revo, Tom Leon, Marcus Adley, Billy Jacksonic, Nick Leon, Marcus Klein, Devin Butler, Versio, Taco Van Horn, Pablo Sierra, Zach Wallace, Thierry Headley, Avik Gorov, Damien Castro, Lam Fong, UK Ball, Carson Water, and Daniel Bogdasarov. So Baku is done. What a race it was. We'll see you next time when F1 Classic returns.